Are you suffering with diabetes from long time? You might use many medicines and treatments. If you want to cure diabetes by simple and natural ways, then watch this full video. Green smoothie. This smoothie is very nutritious and refreshing. This smoothie keeps your blood sugar levels in control. Green smoothie. For this, we need kiwis, green apple, cucumber, lemon juice, coconut milk. Kiwi is a great antioxidant rich in vitamin C, reduces stress. It is a soluble fiber. Kiwi reduces constipation. It helps in fuel retention and keeps you hydrated always. Kiwi is very digestive. It improves blood circulation, lowers cholesterol, keeps blood sugar levels in control. Green apple. Green apple is a main source of flavonoids rich in vitamin C. It regulates blood pressure. A green apple with empty stomach helps you to stabilize blood sugar levels, which is very important for diabetic patients. Green apple prevents diabetes. It is rich in potassium, which keeps heart healthy. Cucumber. Cucumber is rich in vitamin C. Cucumber keeps you hydrated always. It is a great antioxidant. Lemon juice. Lemon helps in slow absorption of sugar into the body. Coconut milk. Coconut milk is very nutritious and having so many health benefits. Let us start the process. Take the juicer, place kira pieces, green apple, kiwi, coconut milk, finally lemon juice. Now start blending. Serve the mixture in a glass. Green smoothie is ready. Green smoothie controls blood pressure within weeks. This is a great, refreshing, delicious, healthy juice that keeps you energetic and sugar-free.
Commercials asking if we have milk and if we are drinking milk for our strong bones. Science is starting to look at this and say, hold up. A study from Uppsala University in Sweden looked at how the amount of milk consumed can affect the health in the long term of various people. And according to their results, mo milk is mo problems. The study followed over 100,000 men and women aged 39 to 79 years. The women were followed for 20 years and the men for 11 on average. Overall, their results found that people who drank 3 or more glasses of milk per day died at almost twice the rate of those who drank less than 1 glass of milk per day. So that's huge. The study published in BMJ says that the reason for the increase in death may be because of galactose, which kind of sounds like an awesome bad guy from a 90s comic book, but it's not. It's a simple sugar found in milk. They picked that sugar because of a separate study where galactose was given to animals and they died faster thanks to oxidative stress and inflammation. Basically, according to their findings, the risk of death rose 15% for every glass of milk consumed per day. And for women, it actually increased bone fractures as well, not decreased as you would expect from drinking more milk. But before you freak out and dump all your dairy products, I know you're not going to do that. Cheese and yogurt and stuff, they might be okay. They have little or no galactose. Their study also found women who ate fermented cheese products were less likely to die. All this aside, the researchers ended their study by saying one of my favorite phrases, "More research is needed." I quote, "People should not change their dietary habits because of this study." Why? Because it's correlation, not causation. They can't say that milk caused them to die, just that people who drank more milk died sooner. This got me thinking. Why do we even drink the moo juice in the first place? We are not the only species on the planet to drink another species' milk, but why do we do it? There are nursing baby animals that drink milk from adopted lactating parents. We drink milk when we're very young, and that's the thing. Everything that drinks milk in the world is babies. Most animals stop drinking milk and lose the ability to digest it as they age. However, another study, also from Uppsala University, I guess the Swedes drink a lot of milk, I don't know, reports ancient Iberian DNA might indicate why we drink milk at all. The enzyme that allows us to drink milk, lactase, only evolved in the last 10,000 years. That's a blink of an eye in biological time. The reason it evolved was because of a disaster, they think. a famine. It was either adapt or die, and somehow the human body was able to form lactase persistence, or the ability to digest lactose as an adult. The drinking of milk would have allowed humans to gather vitamin D from that milk and also absorb calcium, keeping them alive and healthy longer. Similar to the newer study, they also say cheese and yogurt are better than milk, mostly because they're easier to consume due to lower levels of lactose due to fermentation. Bottom line, maybe think about cutting down on milk servings and substitute for something like yogurt or cheese instead. Though too much dairy in general can cause health risks like weight gain, diabetes, cancer, osteoporosis. It can also cause acne, digestive distress, allergies, asthma, and more. Dairy is controversial, simply because so many of us love it, but also because it's a popular consumption in the U.S., driven mainly by lobbyists in a lot of cases. You'll have to make your own decisions, so read the science and let us know what you think down below. If you're interested in learning more about the food you are shoving in your mouth, Audible.com's massive library of downloadable digital audiobooks might have the answer. They've got 150,000 titles, and they work on any device. There are fiction books, non-fiction books, bestsellers, and tons of other categories. If you like food and you haven't read Michael Pollan, check out In Defense of Food. You'll never eat the same way again, I guarantee it. It's really awesome. Super interesting stuff. You can get any audiobook for free by going to audible.com/dnews, and you will also get a 30-day free trial. Again, let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more D News every single day, and come find me on Twitter. I'm at Trace Dominguez. See ya.
It has been suggested also that this movement preaches a gospel of violence.
No, the black people in this country have been the victims of violence at the hands of the white man for 400 years. And following the ignorant Negro preachers, we have thought that it was godlike to turn the other cheek to the brute that was brutalizing us. And today, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is showing black people in this country that just as the white man and every other person on this earth has God-given rights, natural rights, civil rights, any kind of rights that you can think of when it comes to defending himself, black people we should have the right to defend ourselves also. And because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad makes black people brave enough, men enough to defend ourselves no matter what the odds are, the white man runs around here with the doctrine that Mr. Muhammad is advocating violence when he's actually telling Negroes to defend themselves against violent people.
I see. Well, Reverend Martin Luther King preaches a doctrine of nonviolent insistence upon the rights of the American Negro. What is your attitude toward this philosophy?
The white man pays Reverend Martin Luther King, subsidizes Reverend Martin Luther King, so that Reverend Martin Luther King can continue to teach the Negroes to be defenseless. That's what you mean by nonviolent. Be defenseless. Be defenseless in the face of one of the most cruel beasts that has ever taken the people into captivity. That's this American white man. And they have proved it throughout the country by the police dogs and the police clubs. 100 years ago, they used to put on a white sheet and use a bloodhound against Negroes. Today, they have taken off the white sheet and put on police uniforms. They've traded in the bloodhounds for police dogs, and they're still doing the same thing. And just as Uncle Tom, back during slavery, used to keep the Negroes from resisting the bloodhound or resisting the Ku Klux Klan by teaching them to love their enemy or pray for those who use them despitefully. Today, Martin Luther King is just a 20th century or modern Uncle Tom or a religious Uncle Tom who is doing the same thing today to keep Negroes defenseless in the face of attack that Uncle Tom did on the plantation to keep those Negroes defenseless in the face of the attacks of the Klan in that day.
But the goal of Dr. King is full equality and full rights of citizenship for Negroes.
The goal of Dr. Martin Luther King is to give Negroes a chance to sit in a segregated restaurant beside the same white man who had brutalized them for 400 years. The goal of Dr. Martin Luther King is to get Negroes to forgive the people who have brutalized them for 400 years by lulling them to sleep and making them forgetting what those whites have done to them. But the masses of black people in America today don't go for what Martin Luther King is putting down. As you said in one of your articles, it's psychologically insecure or something of that sort. I forget how you put it. But you didn't endorse what Martin Luther King was doing yourself.
I do not reject his goals of full integration and full equality rights for American citizens. Do you reject these goals?
If you don't think that he's walking on the right road, I'm quite sure you don't agree that he'll get to the right place. And if you would classify his method as psychologically unrealistic, I think that if a man's method is psychologically unrealistic, which means the road or the means or the method that he's using, I think as a psychologist, you would be very doubtful that he would reach the right goal.
There is one correction, Mr. Malcolm, I'd like to make here. In that same piece that you're quoting from, I said that his methods are effective. His philosophy of love of the oppressor, I thought, was psychologically burdensome.
Like, how am I not supposed to be mad if when I meditate, something tells me that my higher self tells me that we are all connected and we are all the same and we are all a part of the same network? So how am I not supposed to be angry when I see you idiots fall into all this ignorance out here, poisoning your body? You eat something that attacks your immune system, then you complain about getting sick. Like, think about this. Like, milk, meat comes from other animals, right? If I get sick and I need a kidney, just anybody can't bring me a fucking kidney. I would have to get a certain donor. So you think it's alright for you to just put any old meat in your mouth and swallow it? Like, where's the common sense at? Alright, protein. Protein. Protein is a chain of amino acids. You only find amino acids in fruits and vegetables. So if you put a bowl of fruit, that's protein. A bowl of vegetables, that's protein. A bowl of fruits and vegetables, that's protein. Scientific studies shown that animal protein and dairy protein causes cancer. So if you want chemotherapy, because Barack Obama did re-sign the Cancer Act blocking all natural cures. So if it doesn't come from a big company, it's not a cure. So you would need to put chemotherapy. And there is many cures for cancer out there. Jackfruit is one of the amazing cures. If you mix jackfruit, pomegranate, and pineapple together daily, every day, you got the cure for cancer, baby. This is Lord Progress. I got your back. We're going to keep truth rolling out here. Love you, and I love you for harmony. We out of here. The truth is the truth, and somebody has to speak it. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't give a fuck about how offended you are. It might sound so rude. It might sound disrespectful, but the truth is the truth, motherfucker. It's the fucking truth. Think I like doing this shit? You think I like being right all the fucking time? I like being wrong. Being wrong is a beautiful thing. You actually get the experience and you learn how to be right. Like, people think you enjoy downing people. No, I'm telling you this shit so you know your future can be better than your past. But some people are so weak, you tell them how horrible their past is and they let it hold them back instead of let it upgrade them. You tell me I did something wrong in my past, I'm going to say, well, that's my past and this is me now. Like, you people need to be strong about yourself, need to love yourself, need to know self. So fucking weak out here. We protesting everything and we haven't even taken care of our own home yet. Like, it's still 89% poison on the shelves. Like, but we're worried about other people coming in so they could share, so we could share the poison with them. Like, can we take care of the water first? You know, the fluoridation, the mercury, like the chlorine. Can we clean the water for our future first? Can we get disband the FDA first? Like, why are we so anxious to open up the border and share poison with these people? Like, think about what you're doing. Like, can we take care of our own home first? Like, it's like, this is what I'm looking at here. All right, America, that's your house. You know, you're sad because other people can't come into your house. But your house has an infection of poison going on. It's poison. They feed you poison. They disguise your food as poison. You know, and you fall for it because it tastes good. Oh my God, it tastes good, but it attacks your immune system. It makes you weak. It gives you the flu. Like, that's one. And then you got a mind-altering poison flowing from your sinks. You shower in and you wash in it. And hey, I gotta wash every day, so I gotta get in that mind-altering poison. And I gotta drink water. I gotta stay dehydrated. So I gotta drink the mind-altering poison. Like, really? Like, it's like we know this shit. This country is so fucked up and we're just mad. We gotta share this fucked up shit with somebody else, man. We just can't have it all to ourselves. Let's just share this shit. Let's fuck everybody else with us. Some people ask me why I do what I do. Because I love people and I love my family. And I don't want people swallowing poison on food. Just walk away, hurry up, get away from the truth, run. Get away, go to your grocery stores and eat the 89%. You know, 89% of your grocery store certified scientific poison. It causes cancer. And people still buy that 89%, 70% of it. And then we go home and we say we love our families. How is that fucking possible? How can you say you love your family if you feed them poison day in and day out? And then when you get upset when they get sick, you gotta spend money to take you to the doctor. Like you don't see this cycle. You don't see this cycle. Like people walk past, like you could pick up a pineapple, which is a cure for the common cold. A whole pineapple and a kiwi, you pick that shit up, but you walk past that. You gonna get some steak and some pork and some bacon and shit. Things are killing me. Some people want to know the truth. Other people, they like this illusion so much that they just hide in. They fasten the illusion. They try to stay, they want to get this illusion so much that your $100 is really worth it. It's really a debt penalty. In 1934, they took all the gold away from America. The only gold that America has is in the stores. Look that shit up. How you doing, miss? No? All right. Have a good day.